Welcome back, people, to another episode of Welcome's Football Talk. Obviously, I haven't uploaded for time because I went back to work as well. Um, I've been so degraded by this whole Super League thing and everything with Liverpool as well. It's been a lot. Like I don't even have any notes to kind of thing to talk about and anything like that. So I'm just gonna give my whole kind of views and just football and just Liverpool. So I'll start with Liverpool. So obviously we drew against Newcastle, we drew against Leeds. Bam, and then to me they felt like a loss, of course, because obviously you're trying to reach top four. At this point now, I don't look at Jurgen Klopp. I feel like he's trying to do a thing, but it's just at this point now. I think if you're a Liverpool fan, at this point you just want the season to end. Whether or not you get, like I said, I don't expect too much from our side. I don't, if we get top four, great. If we don't get top four, it's great. Like I'm not really too fast. At this point, I just want this season to end. That's basically it. I just want the season to end and just start and refresh as well. And then I feel like in some sort of way, since this whole Super League thing has gone down, it's I think for our club, we just seem so disjointed. I think it's just lack, injuries. The style of play has gone missing. Mane's not been up to scratch as well. People talk about Salah having a bad season, but yet he's a person he's basically carried our season. You know what I mean? He's really carried our season to what he really can. You know what I mean? And obviously, I do. I'm a firm believer. It's a team sport. It's not a one man thing. But evidence will show that Salah has basically carried our team, and the lack of injuries, the lack of security within our team, it's just gone so disjointed. I said it in my previous video as well that Liverpool right now is suffering from anxiety and just pressure from our own. You know what I mean? From setting so much of a high expectation and we've really fallen short of that. We've fallen so short of that, and it's been translated through our players. It's the anxiety that we have throughout our team, and with Klopp, I think Klopp is at a point where there's he doesn't have obviously the last couple remaining games, you don't really have enough time to implement a change. So I think he's just really, obviously he's very hopeful. I think Klopp is that guy. He's very optimistic. He's very hopeful that you can still make it to top four. However, in the last press conference he said, you have to play like you want to be in the Champions League. If not, then you don't deserve to be in the Champions League. He said something similar as well against Real Madrid as well, in terms of if you want to be in the Champions League, you have to be up to par. But it simply hasn't been that for us this season. So, but I think it's down, and I think games like a game like Newcastle, I think Klopp even saw it coming. I remember him during the game. He was looking at his watch, and he was just you can just sense that something was coming. Callum Wilson came on, got a goal that was disallowed for handball. To be honest, it wasn't a handball. To be fair, Newcastle should have won that game 2-1, because to me that was not a handball. What is he? How the ball ricochets off? I think Allison to his hand. What am I supposed to watch? Should I try and put my hands up here? It's completely fuckery. Excuse my French, but yeah, I think going also to VAR. I think it has to go. I watched, what game did I watch? I watched Arsenal versus Everton, and Arsenal had a disallowed penalty because obviously there was an offside prior to that. Yeah, it's so disjointed. It's just, I think, even being a like obviously I'm digressing with something else quickly. So let me just stay with Liverpool. Yeah. So then Joe Willock, super sub, which he doesn't like to be called, gets the goal, well deserved, and Newcastle really played out their skin as well. And that was mad scary because it was like, fam, it's yes, we should have took our chances, and that's just a whole that's just been like I said, I'm not really gonna talk about Liverpool because that's been typified of our season. We've been missing chances, we have been clinical. I'm not really gonna get onto Mane because I'm not, like I said, I'm not one of those fans to get onto players. Like it's not my thing, and I understand. Like, listen, we're humans. You're not robots. There's chances that you should be burying, but I can say that about Firmino, Jota and thing, but they're still good players. They're still at our club, and I'm gonna give them that respect. That look, listen, you know, yes, you should be bearing those chances as well, and you should know what's at stake. And if anything, that should motivate you more to get those. When you get those chances, you go and you bury those chances. Last season or the season before, those chances, we don't miss one or two chances. Those chances that you get one time, boom, goal. And I think yes, you're right, it's normal lack of confidence. What I mean, if you lack confidence in anything that you're doing, let's say you're learning to, let's say you're driving and you lack confidence in driving, you might just, you might, you know how it goes. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm losing my words here, but boy, like I'm not gonna get onto the Liverpool players. I think right now I just want a reconstruction of this team, and I think that's down to Jurgen, that's down to the coaches as well. A new style of play. I think that's what I've been screaming out for next season. A new style of play, a new dynamics, a new dynamic within our play. So, boy, like it's very much, like I said, Newcastle deserved the win. Joe Willock obviously got the goal. I'm not gonna go to the Leeds game. I think that's just lack of awareness, just tiredness, and I think, and that's it. And I'm not trying to give excuses for our team, but I do feel like we seem so tired, like we seem so out of it, like mentally, physically, we just look off the paces. And there's even I think Patrick Bamford said it against the game against Leeds, that he heard Fabinho saying that we need to push up, we need to push up. And as a striker, if you know that your team is going back, you're thinking, raw, like they don't have the energy to push and stay, have a high line and go back, because it's just running up and down. So let's exploit that. And I think, and that's it. And that proves on Liverpool's point of view, yeah, fam, we're just tired, man. I think if I was Klopp right now, when the season, I would tell the boys, have a 2 week break, man. Have 2 weeks break. Just rest. Just rest. No football. Just rest. Whether that will happen, I don't know how the Euros is gonna. I don't know when the Euros are gonna be happening, anything like that. But yeah, I think it's just a change of things. So I think, yeah, we're so disjointed, we're so just out of it and stuff like that. That at this point now, like I said, I'm not expecting anything much from this season, from the remaining of season. Fam, we can lose all of our games, we can win all of our games. Like I'm really not bothered about the season. It's to me, it's purely done. What else? And in just in football world, I think yeah, like generally, I think I've been so disjointed about the whole Super League. It's still being mentioned. It's still being talked about. But boy, it's just crazy right now, man. What game did I recently watch? I watched Leicester versus Crystal Palace. And I watched another Leicester game. Leicester won 3-0 against, is it West Brom? No, West Brom played Aston Villa. And look, you wanted a Super League, fam. These were still good games and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, I think at this point now, bring on next season. Let's just start again. And I'm not even going to go to the UEFA format, because even then as well, there's so much politics that's happening in football right now that it's taken away from actually football. And this is what I was gonna say before. Like, being a football fan it's much harder now. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like, yes, my team is going through a strange season, a very I would say diabolical season, but then as a neutral as well, just all of it is just still, it's still shambolic as well. The UEFA format, Champions League format, is just a bit of a disgrace. They need to be G checked as well. The Premier League as well, Sky Sports, and it's just it's so many things I can talk about. But I feel like all the other platforms are speaking about it now, so I just don't want to be adding. I don't want to like have those type of I don't want to have that on my sort of channel. Talking about those things, because all of there's other people talking about it. And the thing is as well, I don't want to distract myself from football. Like, I like football, the politics of it, yeah. It's just, I feel like it's so unnecessary, and it does. And now the politics of football is highlighted more than than football itself. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, look at the whole Super League thing. Everybody spoke about the Super. Like I remember, after the Leeds versus Liverpool game, everyone just spoke about the Super League. We didn't even touch on to the game, even though there was nothing really much to touch on. But boy, it's that in it. So it's just a lot right now. I feel like even the remaining of the games, I think I might not just watch. I will watch, but I might not just do a review on it. I might just do a season end review, but I might not just do a video on the games because, to be honest, I'm done. I'm done with Liverpool this season. But I'm still gonna back them. I'm still gonna back Jurgen. I'll still back my team. You know, I think the players done what they could have done, but look, it's about getting 2 week break and just Klopp being that guy to really get the confidence back up again for next season, and obviously now we can go back to a much normalized structure for next season. But yeah, that's it really. Yeah, there's a couple. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. But yeah, but I'm like I said in it, I'm very degraded by what's everything what's going on with football at the moment, that I haven't really been like my LFC go like where you can watch the under 18s, under 23s games. I think I've declined my I revoked, sorry, my membership for LFC Go, because it's just like I can't. And I think even after the season, I think I'll keep my BT Sports for now to watch the Champions League. Um, but even then, I'm not like, yeah. So yeah, not really. So, but what's I would like to say that I would love to see PSG versus Real Madrid in the final. I think that's. I'm gonna watch the Chelsea game versus Real Madrid game. What did I say? Chelsea versus Chelsea. I said Chelsea versus Real Madrid. I'm gonna watch that today. But I would want to like. I would like to see Chelsea PSG versus Real Madrid this season. This season, I'm losing my word. That's how you can tell that I'm so disjointed. I'm so out of it, with football at the moment, that even talking about it is just done. Like I think I'm done talking about. I'd rather just listen to people just talk about their football, the football thing. Hey, and Tottenham lost out as well. Oh, I watched that as well. Tottenham versus Man City in the Carabao Cup. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Harry Kane's definitely leaving. Son is definitely leaving. That manager, I think, got an expression oozing guy to watch what he had to say. But yeah, I think everybody knows what to say. That was a rubbish final, man. Tottenham, they don't deserve to be in a final. Not even one goal. They've been in two finals and haven't scored one goal. Why are you in the final for? What the fuck? But yeah, anyways, season's done for Liverpool. Season's done for anyways. Sort out the politics. Let's just hope that we can sort out the politics. I know fans are still protesting to get, there's a talk about the Spotify owner to, buy Arsenal alongside the, Arsenal players like Vieira, Thierry, I believe. So that's going on. People still want John W. Henry out of the club. Fam. Football politics has taken over football. It's sad. But yeah. Enjoy your time, people, man. Be safe and all of that. Yeah.